Unmuted. Hello. We have 2 sausage buns at the moment. Little sausage. Good morning, Drew. Morning, McRambro. Morning, Shark Roaring Maxwell. How you all doing? Good morning, Anho. Morning, Squid. Morning, Palin. Anho, thank you for the host. Good morning, Carl. And Ravane. Vamp, thank you for the host as well. Morning, Aerofay. Morning, Mazira. How are you all doing? Morning, Nick. How have your weekends been? And how is your Monday so far? I was wondering if the bunnies were going to come over here, but they're looking pretty settled over there, so I think maybe I should go to them. Morning, Joe. Morning, Hansen. Hansen, how you feeling? Nazira, thank you very much for the sub. Oh my gosh, 13 months. Pretty relaxed. Glad it wasn't as hot. Yeah, same. Right, bunnies, I'm coming to you. I know we just had a Monday on Friday, and now we've got an extra Monday. What think you of this, bunnies? Gerry doesn't mind. He's like, as long as I get food, I don't mind. Gerry, Fifi was using... Oh, no, she's joining in. Okay, they've both turned on the ice pod. I'm good, still exhausted fast, but all else is okay. I even smelled something. Nice. Nice. Good morning, honey. I went to my first ever live wrestling yesterday. And oh my gosh, that was a stinky room. And that's as someone who doesn't have a very good sense of smell. So, whew. If you, it was a stinky room. It was, did you win? Everyone was a winner if they had a good time. Morning, Bubble. Morning, Tom. Good morning, Rob. Morning, Tim. Morning, Grammy. They did actually come into the audience, so there was one bit of audience participation. Morning, Limewood. Morning, Nico. Ted. Oh my gosh. Peepo Poo Poo, it's me, 20 whole months, what a journey, so many memories, such buns, so many memories if you remember who I am. Ted, thank you very much though. Thank you, I hope you are good. Morning, Ginger, morning, mamas. Morning, War Snake. Yeah, they had one of the wrestlers, because they had a guy who was from, I think he was from NJPW, because I think the NJPW wrestlers, they tend to like start off in Japan and then they sort of get sent out, like they get their basic training there and then they get sent out to like America, Mexico and the UK, and they sort of build up their persona sort of thing. And so I think he was one of those guys, but the wrestling there tends to have a lot more slapsies in it. Sent out to wrestle the world. Yeah, once he's wrestled the Queen, he'd get to go back. So like, obviously, like all wrestling will have different styles anyway. Like you get many styles within, just depending on the wrestler. But there was a lot of like back and forth chest slapping. Oh my gosh, one of the guys just had this big red handprint on his chest straight away. And I had a Thor Adventure birthday yesterday. Any chance of a hat? Oh, of course. And then they went into the audience, and one of them like held the other one and was saying to these guys like, "You slap him now, you slap him," sort of thing. So there actually was audience participation in that. My favorite style of wrestling is screaming and running away. I'm really good at it. Okay, you would want sort of mid times MJF and some. Oh, who was that other one who always just ran away? I didn't slap them. But Alex and I had front row seats, and we swapped because we went with a couple of friends and we swapped with these people so that we could sit with our friends. And we were like, oh, do you want to go in the front row? Because it's like, you know, the seats are booked. Like it had Alex Turner written on them. We were like, no one's going to sit in them. And they were like, oh my God, yeah. And they were like really excited to go in the front row. And then the first wrestler came out and like went out and just screamed into the face of one of the people in the front row. And I was like, okay, I'm glad we moved. I would not have enjoyed that being like, because it was literally the very first wrestler. So it's nice that we've got an idea for what wrestling is like live now before that happened. Because that did happen to me once we went to see like a spoken word thing. And there was this guy who came out to do a spoken word, and he literally like marched into the audience, marched up to me, and just shouted full on in my face something like, "What is wrong with you?" And I was just there like, I don't know. And he did come over and apologise afterwards. He was like, "Oh, sorry, I just get really into it." But I was scared. I was very scared. Was it Chaos you went to? Yeah, the like organised Chaos, I think the company was called. But it was good. It was good. Would recommend. He has made a lovely nest for himself. Now Ffion is having a lovely poo. But yeah, I'm not really one for. I'm there to see other people do their thing. I'm not really a participant. Oh, Gerry, he's got a little whistly nose this morning. Morning, Delta. I don't know if you can hear his little whistle nose. Oh, he stopped doing it now. You're too smushy. Oh, it's okay, that was just Fifi. Gerry is indeed a very good boy. Look at him, he is very smushy. Would you like your breakfast? Is this what's happening? Are you collapsing from lack of breakfast? I think Fifi's just about to jump over and unsettle the boy. Come on, Gerry. Let's go get breakfast. Come on. Oh, jeez, Fifi. Come on, Gerry. Come on. You coming over? Here he is. Doo-doo. Oh, Gerry, are you not wanting breakfast? Okay, he is. He was just confused. Oh, I have a feeling he's going to go off it, so I'm going to collect some up now and just hold off giving him full breakfast. Morning, Teal. Just in case. Just in case. Bless him. He looks very rugged today. Yeah, his molt is coming through in a very big way. Oh, Minion, thank you to Ian Rob for organising the Fall Guys tournament. It was lots of fun with the high point being a reaction to being mobbed. Aww. Good morning, Smell My Hat. Morning, Wild. It was very good fun. And also, like, there were a few people have given me feedback on various things, both sort of positive and negative, but in a good way. It's sort of good to know what wasn't as good. So yeah, hopefully for next time, I'll have more of an idea how to organize those sorts of things, because it didn't go how I thought it. Like, some parts of it I was surprised by, so I was like, okay, for next time I will know. Oh, thank you, Sophia. Morning, Evil Cow. There's breakfast and second breakfast and pre-lunch snack and lunch and post-lunch snack. I would like to do more though, yeah. So yeah, like, I think I will, Oh, hands down. Um, yeah, like basically, I just assumed that pretty much like 95% of people would one in DA would organize their own teams, and I said about putting teams together as just sort of like so everyone could join in. But then it turned out that most people wanted to be put into teams, which is nice because it meant that within those teams I got to balance people out. So I asked people to say if they were like uh new, sort of had played a bit, or were confident with the game sort of thing. And then I sort of balanced a confident person with two new, and then I'd have like a couple of middling people together. So it was good to be able to balance it. But then obviously because there were preset teams, that sort of gave them a bit of an advantage. So just points wise, hopefully everyone still had like fun. It wasn't about actually like winning or anything. But yeah, so I guess if I were to do it again, I might just try and only put teams together. Just so there you go. I stand corrected. Gerry has stayed here for all of his breakfast so far. There's still a few more to go. So yeah, I think just for the sake of it, being slightly more balanced, maybe I would just do something. I apologize if I was too sweaty. No, Rob, you were good. So yeah, I think I might try to just only have balanced teams. But I was genuinely really surprised that there were so many people who like. I was just not surprised, but I was really like proud of everyone who just like, you just had these teams of people you might not know particularly well, but everyone bandied together, like all making all the posters. Just made me so happy because I didn't even think to like. I never told anyone to make a poster, and then all of a sudden, like most of the teams made them, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Yeah, it was just like that was just a really lovely surprise. So yeah, thank you to all of you who like just got on with being in your teams and coming up with your names and your outfits and everything. I guess the thing I hadn't thought about with Fall Guys was I sort of forgot that once you start, if you're out in the first round, you've just got a lot of waiting, and I just had not. But I guess there's not really a game. There isn't really a game that isn't like that. I mean, I guess apart from like marbles, where you're just constantly in it, sort of thing. But yeah, I can't really think of one that isn't. My only sad moment was being collateral to us for being held back in the team game. Oh no. Oh, Fifi, you were sat on one. Among Us, oh no. Oh no. There's something else I was going to say, but I've forgotten. Oh, would I do it later in the day? I would consider it, yeah. Because, oh bless, blockchain. I think for blockchain it was like 6 a.m. or something, and I was like, oh no, that's not good. That's not good. So yeah, maybe next time, because I was thinking of doing like a let's see when is best for morning Charlie and morning Coco. I don't think I've said hello to you yet. Oh, Sparky, good morning. Esports tournaments have a thing like double limb brackets to handle. Yeah, like how they do. Oh. I don't think I've ever seen her flop there. Is it just because the floor is nice and cold? Oh, look at you. My little draft excluder. You okay there, Fifi? Oh, bless. I guess the bunnies are still a bit stuffy warm. Good morning, Mana. But yeah, I think I would do things slightly differently next time. But because it was just like my first time ever organising something like that, it was yeah, I think you have to get through the first organised one to get to see what the bumps are, sort of thing, so we can smooth those out for next time. So maybe next time I'll do like a a poll or something to see which time. Maybe we could do like 5 p.m. BST or something. But then I guess that's always going to be like late for others. It's difficult with time zones. Who won in the end? Bloomin' Kirsty's team. Bloomin' Kirsty's team. Everyone was a winner. Everyone was a winner who just took part and had fun. And I was just really like, I was really proud of people like, you know, there we go. There's one of the winners. It was the little Rossabo and Kirsty. Overtook the frogs. Turns out that the frogs weren't as threatening as the dogs. But I was really proud of people like Vamp, who hadn't really played I don't think Vamp had ever played the game before, and then just, you know, still took part. I think that was really very commendable. Good morning, Chris. They're only vaguely threatening after all. That's true. That is true. Oh, Maxie, you could have been in there after all. But yeah, next time I will think of. I mean, I'd happily do Fall Guys again. It was very fun. I mean, for me, it was very fun for me to put together and stuff. But we could do another one. I was gonna say, because Hansen, you did suggest Rocket League. I feel like Rocket League. I want to do it, but I also feel like Rocket League might be only. Certain people would have more of an advantage, I feel, because I feel like, don't do Rocket League. I am way too sweaty. Oh no. Oh no. Rocket League might be too sweaty. Don't see me IRL. But there must be other games, like Ozzy did a Worms one. I guess we could look into Worms. I mean, I am the Yogscast champion. I definitely carried that team. But yeah, we could have a look, and I'm always open to suggestions. So do Oh yeah, that's going to be the next one. The next one should be Dota. So Dav and I need to put my team together for that. Dav and I are going to do like a coaching of a Sorry, I just got a message through from my friend who it cut off, but on the screen it just said, "Bryony, do you remember when we first met?" I'm like, okay. She's in a mood today. I don't know what it is. She's just reminiscing about when we first met, I suppose. Yeah, so Dav and I are gonna put together like scrub teams, not necessarily like super scrub, but scrub teams of Dota, and then we'll coach them. So it should be just hopefully absolute chaos. So yeah, I guess we'll do like a best of 3. But I've asked Dav to I think we should set an hour limit, like an hour's played limit, or have something that's like, you know, you can have 500 hours played total across your team, so you have to decide how you're going to spread that out, sort of thing. Something like that. But yeah, Manny, you'd be very welcome to be in it. Arnhall has said that he would be in it. But I feel like Dota would be something very unfun if you have absolutely no understanding of MOBAs at all. But if you get it a bit, but we've not set the limit for it yet. Good morning, Guy. Nick, was it Nick who wanted a birthday hat for yesterday? My brain suddenly went to birthday hat. I've one's called Crab Games. Is Crab Games the like Squid Game thing, but it looks like sort of Minecraft people? I think I have under 10 hours. There you go, Rob. You'd be perfect. I play League, so send me in. Play exactly the same, right? I mean, can we not play HOTS instead of Paladins? Well, we can do that as well. this was just because Dav and I can't remember how we came up with the idea. Oh, it's something I was planning with, I was planning to ask Bree to do, but we never really got round to it. So then I asked Dav. Team Fortress 2, oh geez. I mean, that just turns into Dota anyway, in my experience. Morning, Shadow, how you doing? There's an option to fit the map on the other side, so yeah, exactly the same. Yeah. Just, 200 heroes to remember. It was you who wanted the hat. Okay. I'm just gonna leave the phone here a second whilst I go and grab the hat. Hopefully Fifi is too smushy to get up at the moment. I think she looks quite settled. Okay, back in a bit. Where's that Fifi? Fifi, that sounds like you got up. Oh no, babushkis. They got excited. I thought you both looked really settled. But of course, me going within any proximity of the treat jar. And they're like, hello, what did you get for us? Hello. Oh, little ones. Blim, 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 blim. Right. Gerry, are you gonna... No. I'll wait for them to be settled again, but at least I have the hat with me now. So did you go and see Thor for your birthday? Oh, Fifi. Oh, go on. She might lie down with the, might lie down on the ice pod. If she is feeling, I mean, can I feel your ears? How warm are you feeling today? Oh, you're not too bad. Fingers crossed. Morning, Black Math. Have the bunnies done with the heat? They've been okay, actually. I've been, bringing the fan downstairs and, they've had constant ice pods and stuff. Annoyingly, one of the ice pods, of all weeks to do it, one of the ice pods exploded, on Sunday, I want to say, last week. So they didn't have that. We only had 3 to be putting into... Did I disturb you? I'll take that as a yes. Okay, let's try and get a Gerry hat. Which way am I going in? He's facing that way. It just forced out the little cork thing, and then all the stuff inside started spilling out, and I was like, well, that's probably not safe for bunnies. So I had to I didn't trust to just put it back in. So ended up just chucking it, unfortunately. He looks really suspicious. Morning, Revan. Oh, is it? Which way are you sitting, my boy? Should I go in the other way? Going in the other way. Do, 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 do. Oh, hello. You very much want treats, don't you? She's like, how many times do I have to go out and come back in again to refresh this room? Look at you. He does have very many moat lines at the moment. He's a raggedy boy. Aren't you? You're a little raggedy boy. Look at him. Oh, I just remember we have crumpets. Oh, nice. Nice. So just a heads up that this week and next week, whatchamacallit wise, schedule wise, are just gonna be very strange, very topsy-turvy, very all over the place. Because next week is Tiny Teams. So I might be on main channel more than I am. In fact, I think I will be on main channel more than I am here. So it's going to be a quiet time Oh, there we go. He's come over for cuddles. Yeah, look at him. He's so patchy. So patchy. Drew, when is your birthday? Okay, here we go. Happy birthday, Nick. I hope you had a very, very, very lovely birthday. I hope you enjoyed Thor. And I hope you're having a wonderful day today as well. Happy birthday. There you go. I went to St. Abs where Thor was filmed and saw Thor on the way back. Very nice. Nice. That sounds good fun. So, this week I am I'm doing today and tomorrow. Okay, so today is with Kirsty because Kirsty couldn't do Tuesday. And then because I can't do Friday, Rydian and I are doing stuff tomorrow, but because Alex has to record Pitch Please at 4:30, we'll be starting at 1, but then Rydian has recording now, so he can't do until 1:30. So that's just Tuesday's organising has been very difficult. Wednesday I should be able to do a bun stream, but then I have to go do a secret thing afterwards. So I won't be able to do an afternoon stream. And then Thursday I'll be doing Stardew in the office, and then Friday Boba and I are doing a jigsaw puzzle stream on main channel in the office. So yeah, there's only actually like 2 days. 2 days that are going to be on my channel this week. And then next week, I mean, the schedule isn't out, but I'm going to have a few, like, in the office days for tiny teams. So yeah, it is going to be... what is the secret thing? It'll be easier for you to remember if you tell me. It doesn't involve Yoshi this time. Hello. You really are enjoying the cold floor, aren't you? My lunch break is over now, so I have to go. Oh, bye-bye, Warsnake. I hope you enjoy work. And yet, the next week will be Played Up release week as well, so you can all be... I mean, no one will be watching streams anyway, because you'll all be off playing Played Up. That tongue though, oh my gosh, you saw that? Like, bunny tongues are just so weird. I finally managed to get like a slow-mo video of it. Even now it's streaming again for Tiny Teens. We might actually be. Alex was saying there's one stream where he was like, oh, I need to add someone else into this with you. And I was like, why don't you do it? Why don't we just stream together? So, sorry, Gerry. Just pulling tufts out of your bum. So hopefully we'll get to do one together, but I guess it does depend. Hopefully this week there'll be like an official, well, it'll probably be like at the weekend or something maybe, but hopefully there'll be like an official schedule that comes out. So I can show you all of the things. What if I put my gaming chair next to you? Morning, Roosevelt. So yeah, oh my gosh, that reminds me, there was one thing that I was not prepared for that I'm glad I know now. So every wrestling thing that this particular company do, they seem to do like a raffle. Like the raffle was like a big thing. At the beginning they came around, you know, selling raffle tickets, didn't say what the prizes were, so I was just like, okay, I'm not going to get raffle tickets if I don't know what I stand to win. And then like halfway through they were like, okay, it's time for the bit that you know, everyone's favorite bit. It's the raffle. And everyone was like, yeah. And then so they start doing the raffle. They pick out the things. But then the first person who won, everyone booed them. Everyone, like, as they went to go and get their prize, everyone was just pointing at them and being like, shame, shame. And I was like, oh my gosh, I am so glad I didn't enter the raffle and win. And this is how I found out that this was a thing. And then there was one guy who, like, the last guy who who won the raffle. There was like 3 prizes. And the third guy went to get his, and they were all like, "Boo, rigged," and all of this stuff. And then he like stopped and he gave his raffle tickets to a little boy, and the little boy went and got the prize, and everyone was just like, "Yeah, hero, hero." So now I know if I did enter the raffle next time, I would at least be somewhat prepared. And then they booed the little boy. I'd at least be prepared, because I think if that had have happened, I would have been terrified. It sounds like a weird dream. It does. Bunnies tend to molt like twice a year, depending on the breed. Depends how molty they are. But Gerry tends to molt between his summer and winter coats. So at the moment, I mean, he's a bit late, but he's still going into his summer coat. But it will be different if they're like indoor or outdoor bunnies as well. 4 days until Xenoblade. Nice. They won 2 boxes of chocolates and some wrestling DVDs. So I'm glad that I didn't enter, because I wouldn't have been able to eat the chocolates and I probably wouldn't have watched the DVDs. But I might be in the next DVD, the one that came out, that if they make them for all of them, because I got in the way of one of the wrestlers and then walked into the camera guy. So you never know. They might keep that in. So that'd be nice. Eat the DVDs. I did not go on stage. I got up to go for, so basically there was like, say that Gerry's head is the wrestling ring, and then this was all of the audience here. The wrestlers came in and I like here, and I thought, oh, they're just going to get straight into the ring. So I was like, okay, this is a good time to go for a wee. So I went down the stairs, like the audience stairs here, and by the time I got to the bottom of the stairs, the wrestler was just stood there, and I just froze. And then he was like, oh, okay, you go. So I went, and then obviously the camera guy had just been like following him around. So it was right behind him when he stood out the way. And I was just like, and then they went on to lose, and I'm like, oh no, what if I put them off? But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I told you one thing, to get out of the way with it, but he didn't say get out of the way. He just appeared. He appeared there. So the camera guy, did the camera guy not know who I was? He didn't get out of my way. They should have listened to that and got out of my way when I said to. But yeah, I was very careful when I came back in. Should have sensed your dominance. Yeah. I'm on some DVD because I got up and went for a wee. And someone else got up to go for a wee, so I thought, oh, this must be a good time because they're getting up. And then they just disappeared. I don't know if they got through, or if I guess they must have gone through just before the rest was there. But yeah, it was very good fun. I got to hear the most Bristolian heckling as well, because there was just this one guy that was just like, you'll be sore in the morning. Made me giggle. Like 90% of the rest of the heckling was little kids. Just this one kid was just being like, it just kept on being like, well, this one guy was like, oh, heckling is basically just audience shouting, like, usually bad things. So if you're like heckling a comedian, you're just, harassing, taunting. But there was this one guy who was just like, oh, I'm the champion, you have to appreciate me, I'm the champion. And then this little kid just went, yeah, but you're also crap. It was just really funny. They obviously had been told by their parents, like, say this. It was good. But yeah, we're going again in September. So I hope it's as good. But the next one, I think, because this one had a proper roster, say that will be on the DVD. Yeah, the next one doesn't have a roster. It's just like a mystery one. It's like anyone can wrestle anyone. You're allowed back after what you did. Yes. Morning, shy bees. So yeah, hopefully it'll be good, and hopefully, because bless, we were meant to go with I'm not going to enter the raffle or the wrestling. Both seem equally scary. We booked these tickets like months ago, and we were meant to be going with Trot, bless him, and then it literally got to like halfway through last week, and we were like, hang on, it's on a Sunday, how are you gonna go? And just hearing his voice change from like, no, I can, oh. So he ended up not being able to go in the end. But the next one I think is on a Saturday, so he's like, yeah, I'm going to, I can go now. I guess this is the thing, you just book things so far in advance and you look at the date and you're just like, oh yeah, I'll be able to make it. But didn't look at the day. Bless him. So I was sending videos and photos, just who do you think would win the wrestling match between Simon and Lewis? I mean, it depends. Like, I'm trying to think who would be the heel and who would be the baby face. But then again, at this one, like, why can't he go if it's a Sunday? High rollers. Yeah, he had to go and do his high rolling. Get smacked by Kim again. Oh, Gerry, you missing out on Snuggles. Oh, I mean, wrestling all comes down to who has been written to win. So it just depends. It depends where they would be at in their storyline and which would be more dramatic for them to win at that time. They should change the rule. That was funny, Kim smacking him in the face by accident. I was saying to Trot yesterday about, for those who haven't seen it, if you go to the High Rollers Twitter account, you can see basically Kim has to roll I can't remember what check she was doing. She was doing some sort of check, maybe dexterity. I think she was about to fall down something, and she goes to roll and Trot gets curious and leans over, and then she gets a nat 20, so she like throws her arms in the air and smacks him in the face. And I saw it and I just said to Trot, I was like, I have never seen you act more like Mochi, just being like, oh, what's this? Oh no. I was like, I watched that and I saw where she gets it from now. Just sniffle, snaffling a little snout into things out of curiosity, regardless of the danger. Morning, Chewy, how are you doing? But yeah, it also made me giggle. Like the first time I watched it, I was just watching what happened between those two, and then I watched it again, and I watched Tom and Rhiannon's reactions. And the fact that neither are concerned, they both just, Rhiannon literally just points. And Tom's just like, ooh. Dear oh dear. I like to think that humans get their personality traits from their masters. Yeah. There is so much Gerry fluff in the air at the moment, just flying around. Also, morning, Simon. Just saw you in there. How are you doing? How is your Black Panther picture coming along? I think I saw her on Instagram today, I think. I saw a little progress update. How is the boy this morning? He's okay. He mostly finished his breakfast. Look at him. He's probably just waiting for his treats now. Got some coriander today. Oh, Gerry boy, I need to give him a proper brushing. You see his little hand under there. I found the link. Oh yeah, it's super slow progress, but will be worth it. Nice. Well, I really hope I am okay on Wednesday, because I really want to go and do the secret things, but it seems like other people who have been meant to do it have slowly tested positive. So I'm like, oh no, is it a matter of time? Because I did have to go into the office last week. Fingers crossed, all will be well. Tested positive for secrecy. Gerry, would you like some coriander, my baby boy? I have pulled out so much of his bum whilst we've been here. I should probably leave him alone. That's probably why he's looking so grumpy at the moment. Poor baby boy. Oh no, there you go. He's doing a little tooth purr. I'm forgiven. Did you say what time the puzzle with Bob will be? It'll be 2 till 5. 2 till 5. So everything this week should be starting at 2. Apart from Rythian, which is starting at 1. But he's not joining until 1:30. And then nothing on Wednesday. It's in the Discord, in the schedule thing. Next week will be even more confusing, just to warn you. But I was thinking, like, I don't know whether to maybe do some, like, because I don't like seeing my channel be empty of things. So I'm tempted to see about doing some whatchamacallit, some evening streams or something. Because Alex is busy with Tiny Team stuff at the moment anyways. So I am tempted to, I don't know. Oh my gosh, Rob. Is Rob listening? Rob, would you wanna dubba-da? We could do a evening dubba-da. Spoopies. Don't overdo it. Yeah, this is the thing. Because I think next week is going to be the same. I think I'm pretty much in the office, like, Wednesday to Sunday, maybe. What if you let Kirsty take over for a week? Oh no. Oh no. Stephen, thank you so much for the sub. Oh my gosh, 35 months. Everything is at 2 apart from the thing that isn't at 2. That's number wang. An evening debate, no, evening DBD. Dead by Daylight are just the games I would usually be playing in the evening. I'll just stream them instead, and you can see me in goblin mode. So when usually I'm just sat with my hands underneath my knees playing games on the keyboard as an absolute gargoyle, playing Dota, sassing the other team. You just get to see that instead. Gerry, you being long. That's how I play. It's just weirdly comfortable. It's like when you can have a controller underneath your knees. That is like ultimate gaming stance. This little pom-pom. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Not pants. Controller. The controller. Don't tell Melon. Right, Gerry. Let's get you to the ball. Oh, hello. Hello, little mon petit filou. You got binkies. Oh, she's got binkies in there. She's decided. Vivi. Here you go, bunnies. Gerry, try it. Try it. No, Gerry, I can feel you wanting to. No, Gerry. Gerry. Let's chuck some of this into the little bowl. Okay. Fifi, you enjoy that. Gerry. Here she comes. Well done, Fifi. Can always rely on you to finish off the food. Also, you did it. You left a leaf. You left a leaf. Fifi. Fifi, what's this? Might not be able to smell it. There you go. Fifi, what's this? There we go. There we go. Difference between Gerry takes one piece out of the bowl to eat it, and Ffion sticks head in bowl and continuously eats as much as possible. Yup. Yup. Checking for more. That's what I've stolen from Gerry's bum. Oh, is it because I moved the chair so you can't get behind it now? Wait, let me... There you go, Fifi. You can go around behind if you want now. She does not. Oh wait, you hadn't moved as much as I thought. Boop, boop, boop. I like that your house features random balls of Gerry bum floof. Yep. Yeah. Just they are left all over. I sort of leave them up on the chairs and then forget about them, and I look under the table and there's just these little balls of fluff. I'm more of a Fifi, inhale my food and then stare longingly at my friends / parents' food. Yeah. You gonna finish those chips? He's attacking the duck. You don't know what to do with yourself, do you? You're in a funny mood. You've got all this energy from your coriander and you don't know what to do with it. Why don't you do some zoomies? Okay, first she's recharging. First she recharges and then she can zoomies. Do you reckon? What are you thinking, Fifi? She doesn't know. She doesn't know. Hey, morning, Fluffy Whale. How you doing? How's it going? I wonder if it's gonna get like warm again, same as it was before, or if we're through the worst of it now. Head empty, only floof. Yeah, we do put the fluff outside for the birds. We collect it throughout the molt, and then wait until it's like nesting season, pop it out. Brain being a big poo. That doesn't sound fun. 32 degrees today. Oh geez, that would be too much for me. Too much. There's more on the way, I've heard. Well, I guess it's a good excuse to get ice cream. They were giving out free ice cream from that ice cream van the other day, but I wasn't anywhere near the harbour side yesterday, so that was no good for me. But hopefully 100 people enjoyed their ice creams, the ones that got theirs for free. But yeah, I'm excited. That's one of the nice things about going down to the free ice cream. Oh geez, that takes me back to Reading Festival, being woken up by people shouting free ice cream and shaking an ice cream van. I'd made my dad a milkshake with caramel and almond for breakfast. That sounds lovely. Have you given the buns an ice block again this year? Yeah. Fifi's leaning against one of them now. You see the pink frisbee? Those are their little ice blocks that they have. This one is fresh out of the freezer this morning. They seem to like cuddling them even if they've been out for hours. I guess it's still there's an actual frisbee. They seem to, I guess they're still pretty cool, like cooler than blanket, even after a long time. Oh my gosh, I wonder if, because last week I missed out on getting my favourite food van food, but I wonder if I'll be, like, one of my Tiny Teams days might match up. Maybe I should actually ask Alex to arrange it so that I was like, can I be in on this day when they're in town, please? Would be nice. Oh. Tinpot! Oh my gosh. Congratulations on your poop carrot. Thank you very much for the 6 months. Thank you. But yeah, bunnies make me happy. Bunnies are very lovely. They're very good therapy. Would recommend having bunnies. Dave, I forgot to say thank you again for stepping in for the tournament. It couldn't have gone ahead without you. It was very lovely of you to jump in and fill that final spot there. Oh. Did I disturb you, baby boy? Round of applause for Dave. I saw more of the Hares of Hampshire. Oh yeah, those statues looked amazing. You have 5 rat babies. I love rats. There's 2 rats at the... Gerry. He's done with me. Oh, I think he's trying to push the bowl over. Yeah, there's 2 baby rats at Bristol RSPCA at the moment. And there's nothing in it, Fifi. He's just playing with the bowl. I know. You heard bowl. Oh, that was something else I forgot to say. You know, I mentioned a while ago that my friend was going to bring over her parents' tea set that they said we could have because they didn't want it anymore. They brought that over yesterday. So we've got like a really fancy tea set now that next time I make an afternoon tea, we can have it in a fancy teapot with fancy teacups and fancy plates. And there's still a bit more of it to come because they only brought 1 box. Oh wait, it also had, oh my gosh, squid. Is squid still here? We had a stowaway. So inside the box was all like, you know, the tea set, teacups, all of this stuff. But then just this fella was just in amongst all of them. So we also just gained a duck. Just he's a little pepper shaker. See the holes? So we have a tea set and a duck as a gift. Free duck, yeah. So I'm wondering where the salt one is, if that's going to be the lady duck. So I was a bit worried holding it then because apparently it might still have pepper in, and the pepper would be about 20 years old. We have some like that, but I think their wings lifted as a lid. Oh, cuties. Too bad not salt shaker. Salt is better than pepper. Well, I'm wondering if the salt shaker might be in with the box with the other one. So, oh, is Holly here? Good morning, Holly. Morning. What does the boy think of the duck? Well, wait, does the duck smell? Gerry, what do you think of this duck? He's chinning the duck, so I think he likes the duck. Do you want me to, should I move the bowl away? Do you want me to move the bowl away? Or are you enjoying playing with the bowl? He doesn't want to talk about it. He's like, I don't know. I don't know anymore. I found the bunnies, oh wait, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see? Hang on, where? Like just there's a little blue ball. I found that yesterday and I filled it with treats, and I actually talked, because Ffion just kept on chewing the table, and I was like, okay, I need something to distract her. And so I filled that with, like, they've got these tiny little just fiber pellets that I give them now that Gerry's a bit older. And so yeah, Ffion, before when they had that, they used to have a yellow one, but I took it with them when they boarded somewhere, and then they never gave it back, so I bought a new one. But yeah, Ffion used to just literally pick it up, take it to Gerry, and then Gerry would roll it round, and she would just follow behind and eat the treats, and he never got any. But she's actually learned how to roll it now. She rolls it herself, and she figured out that she could get food that way, and that did actually keep her entertained for a little while. But I feel like I need to get them a few more sort of puzzle toys and stuff, because Ffion does sort of need quite constant things to do. Otherwise she just turns to destruction. But I was going to get some things for, if only you had a Throne account so we could buy bun toys. I'm going to make a Throne account for the bunnies, and I'm only going to link it to Arnhall and see what he gets for Gerry. Then you will be judged accordingly. Not that. Oh yeah, they can start to pick the locks. Yeah, Fion's going to take herself out, go for a little stroll. I had a bad dream about that the other day. I had a dream that I took the bunnies to the vet and they separated Gerry and Ffion, and Gerry turned really aggressive and Ffion kept on almost like running out the door, and I kept on having to like march over and scoop her up. It was very stressful trying to get these two Banouis, but thankfully they don't have vaccinations until September. So hopefully it's not a premonition of what's going to happen then. I still kind of want to see Boba hold Kevin. I could take Kevin in on Thursday. Boba could meet Kevin. See the height difference. My wife had similar dreams about our rats and our cat. Oh, I think that is part of being like an animal parent, is that you often, like, your stress dreams will gravitate towards being about them. Because I guess they're just such a big part, like their care is such a big part of your days. Gerry, are you okay? You thinking about toffee, or you got itchy ear? Kevin equal worm. Kevin is, wait, can I see Kevin from here? There's Kevin. You see Kevin is the big pink worm. He's just chilling. He's just chilling up there. Do the toys help because of different things for Gerry and Fifi to do? Yeah. So I mean, Gerry doesn't particularly like. He used to enjoy having some puzzle toys and stuff, but now he's mostly happy to just get on with his day. Whereas Fifi likes to have lots of different things to do. Imagine being a human parent. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I guess that must have its own very unique stresses. But, you know, a lot of very unique positives as well. He just wants the newspaper, yeah. You can show Boba Kevin the worm and Boba can show you Kevin the Metal Gear Solid skip. True. True. What do buns do if they're bored? Yeah, boredom in bunnies can also often lead to, like, aggression and stuff. Like, a lot of the time, people will be like, oh my gosh, my bunny just wants to bite me and they lunge at me and blah, blah, blah. And it's just because they're going, like, if they're just living in a hutch and going bored out of their little minds, it can often sort of turn into that. Good with that orange ball that he throws around. He does love his jingly bell. I hear him. I just hear it upstairs every now and then. I'll just hear the bell and I'll be like, Jerry's just throwing his ball again. I had some stacking cups for them and I can't find them for the life of me. But I want to replace their plastic ball that they have. Because I did see this post. I've not been able to find it since, but I saw a post on Instagram that was like this wooden tumbler thing that was meant to replace those plastic ones, because it obviously if they chew on plastic it's not particularly good, whereas this one it didn't matter. But I've not been able to find the post since and I cannot remember who posted it. Do they have toys? They do. They have various toys scattered around their room, but I think they're getting to the point where they're a bit like they've been there too long and they've just become scenery for them now. So I would like to get them some new stuff. And also some of their puzzle toys, they've chewed through the ropes so you can't actually pull them out anymore. They have like these wooden block things and you pull on the ropes to get the blocks out to get to the treats, but they're just wedged in now. So yeah, they definitely need a big update of their toy chest. I need to get rid of the cardboard castle as well, because that's definitely on its last legs. But I'm just trying to decide whether to get a big upgrade for the castle, which would probably be a bit too expensive, because I put together what I would want to get them and it comes to like £160 or something ridiculous. Or whether to go for a cardboard maze, but then obviously that won't last as long. So I don't know. Throw a hint in. But I feel bad though. I feel bad if I'm just like, you have to deal with Jerry's birthday now instead. Too expensive. Nothing too expensive for bunnies. Well, that's the thing. Like, I guess an addition to the castle would be like, what do you call it? That would be something that would last for ages. So that they could, future bunnies could use it as well. Dan said, no, don't encourage them. King Jerry needs a castle. He does. I'll show you. I'll link on the Discord the thing I'm thinking of getting for their castle. Because yeah, I think I do need to take the cardboard one out now, because it's barely standing. It's not structurally sound whatsoever. Well, I have seen the time, and it is time. Well, it is time for me to head off and let you lovely people get on with your days. Simon, Overlight, Clyde, animals. Should we go to... Can we read G? Gee whiz. Hansan, what do you think? I'm going to put all the... Oh, actually, no, Hansan, you're not feeling well, are you? I shouldn't. Morning, Mexicals. I hope you're okay. I don't mind. Yeah, we can go to G. G is very lovely. They're all very lovely. See, this is a problem I have, Hansan. I don't like choosing favourites. They're all very lovely, good eggs. Yeah, let's go see G. I'm going to go have my crumpets and then do some work. And then I will see you at 2. I haven't raided Kirsty in a while. No. But I'll be streaming with her later, so I'll just stop halfway through and then raid her. Only way not to choose is to keep streaming. True. You can't make me raid. But yeah, everyone, have very lovely days. Oh, a Fifi? A Fifi? A Fifi! A booty. Yeah, have very lovely days. I'll see some of you later at 2. The rest of you, enjoy whoever you're watching and whatever you're up to. Look after yourselves. I'll say bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. But then I'll just carry on chatting until the raid goes. On for Kirsty to do a Monday stream. She's busy on Tuesday, so we had to move it to Monday because she busy. So yeah, it was just so that we could get one in. But I'm gonna see if I can go get you a nice close-up of Gerry. Oh, Gerry has brought himself to the close-up. There we go. Thank you, Gerry. I went 50, you went 50, we met in the middle. Look at him. This is his elbows. Right here. Here's Gerry's little elbow. Little elbow. Booty. We gone now? Okay. Okay. Mwah.